Disney says no AI for our characters except you. Microsoft is the lonely one at the dance. OpenAI admits its own models pose a high cybersecurity risk, as no shock to anyone, and we all pay our dues on the help desk. Hey everyone, this is Jim Atria, Senior Live Online Lead Instructor with MyComputerCareer. Welcome back to the IT Blitz. Here's what's happening in the IT world. Disney invests $1 billion in OpenAI and is licensing Star Wars, Pixar, and Marvel characters for Sora, OpenAI's video generator. Starting early 2026, users can create AI videos featuring Mickey Mouse, Cinderella, and Mufasa. Here's the contradiction. In June, Disney sued Midjourney for using their characters without permission. Disney specifically kept its characters out of Sora earlier this year. Now, Disney's all in. Creative Artists Agency, which represents thousands of Hollywood talent, said in October that Sora exposes artists to significant risk and questioned whether creative professionals deserve compensation. Here's what this means for you. Hollywood just decided AI is inevitable, and concerns about creative jobs be damned. Disney isn't afraid of AI anymore. They're monetizing it. We'll sue you. Era is ending. We'll partner with you for a cut. Era is here. If your company uses AI tools, expect more enterprise licensing deals like this. Kind of makes it scary, doesn't it? Microsoft has an AI problem nobody's buying. Microsoft is cutting internal sales goals for its Azure AI products because nobody wants them. The information reports that Microsoft sales teams are struggling to meet targets due to lack of demand. The numbers tell the story. Microsoft Copilot is growing at 2% per quarter. Google's Gemini, 12% per quarter. Google is about to overtake Microsoft in AI market share. Why? Because Microsoft AI products are half-baked, just like a lot of Microsoft products, actually, right? Basic features don't work. Copilot can't schedule calendar events with natural language in Outlook mobile. It doesn't provide clickable links and responses. Xbox Gaming Copilot fails half the time. Meanwhile, Google Gemini actually works. It can execute tasks like find a meeting slot for these time zones. And Google Photos editing tools on Pixel phones are light years ahead of Microsoft Photos on Windows. Anybody even use Microsoft Photos on Windows? The bigger problem is Microsoft depends entirely on expensive NVIDIA hardware for data centers. Google owns its entire stack with custom tensor chips and dominates with Android. Microsoft rushed AI features to market without polish. Here's what it means for you. Microsoft's ship it now, fix it later approach is giving Copilot an Internet Explorer reputation for poor quality. If your company is evaluating AI tools, test them thoroughly. Microsoft's AI features look impressive in demos, but often fail in everyday use. Google's tools are more polished and reliable right now. AI landscape is shifting fast. Don't assume that Microsoft's early lead means better products today. OpenAI admits its own models pose high cybersecurity risk, meaning they're getting good at hacking. The numbers. In August, GPT-5 scored 27% on a capture the flag hacking exercise. Last month, GPT 5.1 scored 76%. The reason models can now operate autonomously for extended periods, enabling brute force attacks, among other attacks. OpenAI's Fouad Mateen says the forcing function for this is the model's ability to work for extended periods of time. High is the second highest risk level in OpenAI's framework, one step below critical, which means unsafe to release publicly. OpenAI's response? They're establishing a frontier risk council and testing tools called Aardvark that helps developers find security vulnerabilities. Here's what this means for you. AI models are now good enough to automate cyber attacks, and that previously required skilled hackers. OpenAI is basically saying our models can hack things now, and they're getting better at it while continuing to release them. The threat isn't just from adversaries using AI. It's that AI lowers the skill barrier for attacks. Anybody say script kiddie? Anyone with access to these models could launch attacks that used to require expertise. All right, so this is what we got to do. Patch your systems, monitor for automated attack patterns, because the number of people hacking you just got a lot bigger. Help desk jobs are stressful, but that's where you learn. 84% of IT workers feel uncomfortably stressed at work due to heavy workloads and understaffed teams. Help desk pros feel this more than anyone, but that stress is actually where you learn. Traditional help desks have tiers. Tier 1 handles basic stuff, who escalate hard problems to Tier 2, who escalate to Tier 3, and so on and so on. It's uncomfortable when you're stuck. You pass the problem to someone senior. But companies like Avanti are going tierless. You own the ticket from start to finish. When you're stuck, experts guide you through it, but you stay on the ticket and solve it. Why? Because escalating problems means you never learn to solve them. You pass them off instead of figuring them out. Other companies use the swarm models, where tough tickets bring multiple teams together to solve problems collaboratively. I actually love that one. Here's what this means for you. Don't skip the help desk roles because they're entry level. That's where you build real troubleshooting skills. You'll get stressed. You'll face problems you don't know how to solve. But in good environments, you work through hard problems with guidance, and that's how you learn. Don't rush to fix problems without understanding them first. Take your time, learn the process. It's okay to be thrown in the deep end and swim, because that's where you learn. And like we say, everybody pays their dues on the help desk. That's it for the Blitz. If you have any comments or questions, please post them down below, or articles you'd like to share with us. See you next week. Everybody should add one of them. If you made it this far, please remember to add a like and subscribe to the bottom and hit that sub notification bell. Right?